Welcome back to Ocarina of Time, folks. It's finally time for us to begin. Haha, miss me. Haha, miss me again. Yeah, no, it's finally time for us to begin the final dungeon in the entire game. Well, formally the final dungeon. Technically the penultimate, if you count the very last level. But yeah, no, it's finally time for us to begin the Spirit Temple. We are back here as Kid Link because yeah, not going to be able to do much about this big old wall of granite. But what we can do is do something about. Oh, hello. And who might you be? What's up? I haven't seen you around, kid. What do you want? I want to see the temple, looking for the sages. Nothing really. You have nothing to do? What good timing. Can you do me a favour, kid? Wait a second. I want to ask you first. You wouldn't happen to be one of Ganondorf's followers, would you? I hate Ganondorf. Aha. You've got guts. I think I like you. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm a Naburu of the Gerudo. I'm a lone wolf thief. But don't get me wrong. Though we're both thieves, I'm completely different from Ganondorf. With his followers, he stole from women and children, and he even killed people. Yeah, because I've never killed anything before, have I? A kid like you may not know this, but the Gerudo race consists only of women. Only one man is born every 100 years. Even though our laws say that lone male Gerudo must become king of the Gerudo, I'll never bow to such an evil man. By the way, what is your name, kid? Link. What kind of name is that? Well, anyway, hey, don't. Yeah, I blame myself entirely for that. I'm the one who picked it. I want to ask you a favor. Will you go through this tiny hole and get a treasure that's inside?
I don't like where this is going.
Oh, the one behind you. Okay, yeah, cool. The treasure is the silver gauntlets. If you equip them, you can easily push and pull very heavy things. No, kids. Don't even think about taking this treasure for yourself. The silver gauntlets won't fit a little kid like you if you try to equip them. I want you to be a good boy and give them to me. Ganondorf and his minions are using the Spirit Temple as a hideout. Only the silver gauntlets will allow me to sneak deep into the temple. Once there, I'm going to steal all the treasure inside and mess up their plans. How about it? Will you do it? Yeah, sure, we can team up. Yeah, I don't mind taking down that big-nosed piece of shit. You and I, let's give Ganondorf and his followers a big surprise, shall we? If you can successfully get the silver gauntlets, I'll do something great for you. Actually, no, please don't.
Please, Larry, you don't understand. You don't know what you're doing here.
Unless it's money. Money's always nice. I recently got ripped off earlier on. I'm down 200 rupees, and yeah, it was a whole thing. I don't want to talk about it. So yeah, our goal for the first half of the dungeon, motherfucker, absolute little twerp. Okay, yeah, no, I knew I should have kept the Hylian shield equipped. Alright. There we go. Not so bad being a boomer now, is it?
I don't know. I'm tired.
Lovely. Alright, there we go. That takes care of that. Oh, cool. A bit more ammo as well. So yeah, no, the Spirit Temple is kind of a unique temple in like a multitude of different ways. I've already mentioned. Oh, hang on, I can't actually go down this way just yet. Yeah, I've already mentioned earlier on that this is like the only temple in the game that we actively explore as both Kid Link and as Adult Link. It's also the only temple in the game as well that includes 2 treasures. The first one being, of course, the aforementioned silver gauntlets, which significantly increases our strength. Although we won't be able to equip those as a kid, our piddly little mittens are just far too dinky. So instead, we can only use them as an adult. Actually, you know what? I bet it's this bozo in the middle of the room here. I've got to destroy him, don't I? Yeah, there we go. Just got to give him a good old blasting. Ah, thanks for the bombs, eh? Yeah. Yeah, thanks for the bombs, arsehole. So yeah, destroy him, get this gate open, and... Oh, actually, hello. Okay, we've got a gold skulltula over there. Might as well grab you. There we go, who knows, I might want to turn this into a 100% save file someday. Oh, damn it. Alright, there we go. Now I... Oh, for fuck's sake, that was a bunch of heart... Yeah, that keys dropped a shit ton of hearts that I could have... Really could have done with. Ah, well. And, yeah, so we've got these 2 torches here. Kind of blew a bit of my magic earlier on, but you know what? I've got enough to cast a Din's Fire. Oh, shit, set them on fire as well. Okay, leg it. Whew. Close call.
Surprise,
right, so yeah, anyway, now that I've... Oh, god damn it, I forgot about this. I've now got to fight a Stalfos. As a little sprog. Yeah, but yeah, same rules apply as usual. Just wait for him to, like... Yeah, like, wait for him to attack, which leaves him open to a counter. But because I've got the Kiri sword, this is going to take a minute. Come on. Yeah, come on, don't be so shy. Ouch. Yeah, because it's going to take about, like, 4 times as many hits if I, compared to having the Begoron sword. Which, to be fair, actually, you know what? Why don't I actually just hit him with a quick Din's Fire as well? There we go, can't block that, can you? Takes a little bit of the edge off. Alright, shouldn't be much longer. There we go, gotcha. Really can't, you know what, it's actually kind of a really nifty demonstration of just how tough Link is starting to get. Now he can take down one of those things as a young'un. Okay, hang on, I think it might be a little bit too close. I do have to use the boomerang to hit that switch over. Knobhead. Get out of the fucking... There we go. Shame, I was kind of hoping that thing would, like, bonk him right on the noggin and take him out. That would have been really funny. Oh, cool, I got a new deco shield. Lovely. Yeah, I think every single time your shield gets destroyed, like, some of those random crates that you encounter do have a chance of, like, just holding a deco shield in them instead. What use? Anubis. I'll tell you who a noob is. You.
Oh, brother!
There we go. And I pwn noobs. Clues in the title, bitch.
This guy stinks!
Yeah. Clues a scream name that I came up with like over a decade ago, back when I thought I was being cool. Anyway, well, there's also a switch here as well. There's what did that do? Oh, actually, you know what? I know what. Okay, yeah, I know what it does. So yeah, you hit that switch to activate that flame pillar. If you don't have like any magic to use Din's Fire, you can use that to kill the Anubis. Oh god, more War Masters. All right, come on. Yeah, here we go. There we go. Hands off the merchandise. At the very least, I was able to take advantage of like how much, how many rupees War Masters drop. Like, yeah, that's a pretty good tactic actually, late game for grinding up a hell of a lot of money. Because I'm pretty sure they do respawn after you leave the room a couple, at least once or twice. Actually, not too sure how long it takes for the cell to regenerate in Ocarina of Time. I'm pretty sure it's like on a room by room basis. Alright. Come on. Yeah. There we go, finally got him. So just a little bit of cold-blooded murder to get the blood pumping before I can before I grab this key here. Alright, anyway, yeah, so yeah, now that we've completed those two areas, finally got ourselves a small key, so we can now access this big old door that's past the yeah, it's past this little hole here. Actually, come thinking, no, these didn't regenerate anything. No, they certainly didn't regenerate any hearts. That's unfortunate. Not a big deal, because I can always just go and grab some more from the big fairy fountain outside. There we go. Maybe a bit more scritching and scratching as well. There's another gold sculptor somewhere. Ah, right behind me. Yeah, why not? One more. There we go. Nice. What? Hang on. Oh, hello. We got these guys again, the Lizalfos. It's been a while since I last fought one of these things, hasn't it? It's not since Dodongo's Cavern. There we go. Weird that you throw one of those at me after throwing a Stalfos at me, it does have to be said. Yeah, because those things like go down way easier. Alright, now, if I remember correctly... Oh, hello. There we go. Actually, let me just quickly double check to see what that switch does before I do anything else. Oh, cool, that drops a chest somewhere. Right there in the corner. Blue rupees. Okay, cool. And truth be told, that might actually, yeah, that might be another chest that could potentially have a Deku shield in it if you lost it again. Actually, you know what? I think I might finally have a use for these bloody bomb shoes now. Let it cook for a minute. Yeah, there we go. I think you can, like, throw a bomb up there, but you have to be, like, really precise with the timing. But yeah, a bomb shoe actually works really well for that instead. Finally found the use for the bleeding things. That's just absolutely wonderful. Yeah. Yeah, come on. Come on, you scaly bastard. Right. Alright, yeah, so I think we're not... I don't think we're too far away from, getting out... Ooh, hello. Actually, you know what? I think this is another one that I need, I need to call in a scarecrow to get this one. But I think I can also come back here later as Adult Link and use the hover boots to get that instead. He doesn't do anything. Oh, fuck. Right. Ooh, actually, you know what? A couple more torches. Let's pop out old Dinny Chops again. Time for dinner. I wonder what's for dinner. I'm so hungry I could eat a bagel. Please tell me I'm not the only person who remembers that. Alright, well that's how we got the dungeon map at the very least. Yeah, what I really need is to fill up my magic meter. Yeah, because that thing is starting to get pretty low now. Well actually, tell you what though, I could do. I've got a switch down here on the floor. If I push the if I push that statue down onto it, There we go. Good old physics puzzle. Don't you just love them? And that opened up the door up here. Yes, it did. Lovely. Alright. You know what, actually, I wonder if, since I'm on a bit of a roll here, can, how are bomb chews at taking out these things? Oh, nice. Okay, you know what? I think I might be about to take back everything I ever said about these pesky things.
Fucking better.
They're actually quite handy for taking out these enemies as well. Particularly the ones that are in this position, like, yeah, because they're like all up on the elevated platforms. There we go. Well, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, one especially good use of the bomb chews that I do remember. I haven't played this game in like well over like 15, maybe like almost 20 years now at this point. It was The Legend of Zelda: The Phantom Hourglass. Bomb chews in that game were really handy as well, because that was a DS game, and the way that bomb chews worked is that you drew a path with your stylus on the bottom screen, and the bomb chew would follow along the path. So it was really good for taking out, completing certain puzzles, and it was also really useful for taking out certain enemies from behind. Yeah, no. That was a fun game. I really need to go back and play through it again. I've got it on... I've actually got that game on the Wii U, along with its sequel, Spirit Tracks. I haven't touched it since I got it. There we go. And... yeah, I'm just going to quickly pull this block here into the center where the flame is, where the sun is coming through. There we go. Okay, cool. That opens up the gate. So in that case, what do I need the I wonder if that might be something that I will that might be easier to do if I was playing as Link in as adult Link, because oh shit, oh god damn it. Okay, you know what, I take it back. Those bomb chews suck. Because you got that torch that's lit up. I don't have like a bow and arrow, and you've got these torches over here. I could light them up with Din's fire, but I don't have enough magic left. All right, you know what? I'm sure I'll find out a little bit later on. Or I might have to find out right now, because there's a, yeah, god damn it. Alright, yeah, we've got a locked door here. I'm pretty sure I've got another, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to complete that puzzle in order to find another key. Boom. Another gold skulltula. At this point, I'm just collecting them just to see how many of them I can get in a single run. There we go. You want to be careful with these things, though. They're not that like, yeah, bomb chews are not that common. It does have to be said. Oh, you know what? I just realised something. I'm as thick as fucking pig shit. I've got Deku sticks. I can just use these to light up the torches.
I don't mean to alarm you, but I think I might be stupid.
Ouch. Yeah, don't ever ask me to do your taxes, folks, because you are definitely going to be getting a call from HM Revenues and Customs. There we go. Alright, there's the, yeah, there's the chest, finally. Boom. Finally got ourselves that small key. Alright, let's go and see what's through that door, then. I haven't I have a theory as to what it's going to be, and which point I am genuinely glad that I've got 3 bottles worth of fairies here, because I am probably going to need one of them. Yep, here we are. Yeah, we got a mini boss in here. Boom. So yeah, this is a iron knuckle. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, the Iron Knuckles are basically like the big, tough, armored enemies that you encounter in a lot of the classic Legend of Zelda games. There's these things, but there's also another enemy that you can encounter as well called the Dark Nuts. Which, fun fact by the way, if you encounter more than one of them at a time, they're called D's Nuts. Yeah, there we go. Now, obviously, like, Iron Knuckle isn't nearly as funny of a name as Dark Nut is, but they both serve similar purposes. Like, they're like big, tough, armored enemies that can deal a shit ton of damage. Really put your sword fighting skills to the test. Although, to be fair, this thing isn't that tough. It just hits like a freight train. Because it hasn't really got a lot of defensive options. And obviously, yeah, if you're also running low on health, this is actually kind of a nifty little feature. One of the few times where the enemies can actually do this. You can get the Iron Knuckles to destroy these pillars, and that will drop hearts onto the battlefield. Oh, god damn, that was close. Anyway, yeah, now that I'm fully filled up on health, I'm just gonna start absolutely dumping on this guy. Do be careful though, because as he starts losing armor, he does start moving faster, and his defense does start to improve. He'll start blocking your shots a bit more. Ouch. Cool, blimey, yeah, that was like about 4 or 5 hearts, I think. Got him. There we go, Iron Knuckle is all kaput. Wonderful. There we go. Actually, I just thought of something, actually. If so, like, I mentioned with the... Oh, god damn it. Hey, what's up, Link? Surprised to see me? Yeah, it's been quite a while, Jesus Christ. Yeah, a long time in this world is almost nothing to you, is it? How mysterious. Even I thought that the tales of the boy who could travel back and forth through time was merely a legend. Link, you have fully matured as an adult. In fact, I'm not sure why I'm here. I don't have any more tutorials to give you. From now on, the future of all the people in Hyrule is on your shoulders. Maybe it's not my time anymore. Here is my last advice. 2 witches inhabit this temple. In order to destroy them, turn their own magic power against them. Hoot! Well, at the very least, last piece of advice from Kebora is actually something quite handy. That will be genuinely useful later on. But yeah, with that final piece of advice, you can open up this chest here. Bam! The silver gauntlets. If you wore them, you would feel power in your arms, the power to lift big things with the letter A button. What? No. But these gauntlets won't fit a kid. Plus, you promised to give them to Neburu. You should keep your word. Indeed. Where? Hey, where are you taking me? Yeah, let me go!
Nice read, Velma.
You fiends! Ganondorf's minions! Oh, god damn it, what's Gruntilda up to this time? Link, get out of here! Now! These witches, they're using black magic on me! I don't know how I heard that, she was already through the portal. But indeed, yeah, those were the witches that Kebora just warned us about. But there's not really a hell of a lot that Link can do about that right now. In fact, there isn't really a hell of a lot we can do in the Spirit Temple for the time being. All we can really do now is travel back into the future and continue with the second half of the Spirit Temple. So that's there we go. Yeah, pop us a little prelude of light, and I'll see you guys in a quick spell once we've grown up a little bit more.
Yeah, it's time to split.
Okay, and we're back. So yeah, now that we're back as adult Link, you may actually notice as well. Hang on, let's see if I can get the camera to be a little bit closer to. Yeah, you can see there that I'm now wearing the silver gauntlets. It's not like Nibiru needed them anymore. She was trapped in the Shadow Realm. But yeah, also now that we're an adult, we can also ride the magic leaf all the way around to the top of. Yep, there we go. Lovely. And we can also grab ourselves a piece of heart here. It did also, like, hover around those two hillsides as well. There might be, like, some secrets there that I don't know about, but that's not really my focus right now. Now, my focus is back in here, back in the Spirit Temple again. But yeah, now that we've got the silver gauntlets, what these things do is that they beef up Link's physical prowess. So, we can now shove even bigger blocks, like this one here. There we go. Now we can continue on with the second half of the temple. Here's a little unfortunate thing, though. You'd think that, oh, okay, so now that we've got these things, we can push these blocks way harder than we originally could. I guess that means that we can also hit harder with our sword and do more damage, right? No. No, that would be kind of cool, but at the same time with the big Goron sword, I guess it would also be pretty broken as well, wouldn't it? Let's be honest with ourselves here. So, yeah, no, that's unfortunately not a possibility. We can't. Oh yeah, hang on, there we go. That's the there's a switch up on the ceiling there. Yeah, no, in spite of like increasing our physical strength, the silver gauntlets do not let us hit harder. What a damn shame. All right, okay, yeah, same as last time. We got ourselves another silver rupee puzzle, and oh, actually, we also got a Song of Time block there, which by the sounds of things has a. I think that might have a gold skulltula behind it. I can hear it. I can hear the scritching and the scritching. So yeah, it was a. There we go. There we go. Cool. I am close enough. So yeah, move that block out of the way. Ouch. Ow, god damn it. I even got hit by the... No, you even got bumped up the bum by that boulder there as well. Now, can't actually remember if... Did you teleport in front of one of those silver rupees that I need to pick up? Might as well move it out of the way again. Just in case. Yes, you did. Okay, cool. Alright, now I just need to get this last one here. Now, how do I do that again? Oh, actually, you know what? I know how to do it. Hover boot. There we go. Still getting a decent amount of use out of these things. Yeah, not really getting a hell of a lot of use out of the iron boots, though. During any of the later temples, compared to the water temple, where you basically needed them every other minute. Nice, small key. I will take that. Oh, actually, hang on. Did I hear? I did hear a like in here, okay. Do I want to kill you and just take the money? I'll kill you and take the money. Oh, really? Just 20 rupees? Chump change. But yeah, no, we've been getting quite a bit of use out of the hover boots outside of the Shadow Temple. I haven't needed to equip the iron boots for anything else though, which is kind of interesting because the iron boots actually do return in the Legend of Zelda series. They come back in Twilight Princess, and again they have the ability to fuck you. They have the ability to like let you sink underwater, but they also have a secondary function, which is that if you're walking on a magnetic surface, you can walk around on said surface. So you get a lot of use out of them in both like the Fire Temple and the Water Temple for that game. Okay, don't need to equip the Ocarina. It's already on that C button. There we go. Alright, and I believe this should be our compass, shouldn't it? Nice. I will be taking that, thank you very much. Alright, so let's... yeah, here we go. Yes, yeah, now I've explored both of those rooms. Unlock this door here, we can continue forth. Oh god, another light bike. Yeah, they're starting to get really sneaky with these things, sticking them on the ceiling. Ugh, oh, what a feeling. Yeah, that one had way more money than the previous one did. And, oh yeah, cool, got more light puzzles here. Oh, shit. Oh, goddamn. There you got ourselves another Floor Master. I think that's what these things are called, right? Yeah, these ones are Floor Masters. Yeah, Floor Masters crawl on the floor, Wall Masters drop down from the ceiling. Wait, what? Ah, whatever. Alright. Yeah, anyway, yeah, so yeah, same as last time. You've got these, you've got these sun sigils that are on the, they're on the wall here. Just poke them with some sunlight, and one of them will, I think one of them actually activates a trap, like this one here. The other two give you chests with items in them, and yeah, only one of them will actually activate the door. Oh god, no, the chest was a trap all along. Son of a bitch. Okay, what about this one? Ah, okay, cool, thank you very much. Kind of glad I did it in that order at the very least. I'm not even going to touch that one. And, okay, cool, we're back here in the main chamber again. Which means, I could probably grab that chest that was over on the other side of that. How did they get the statue back? You know what, it probably would take... Something this heavy, it probably would take you 7 years to get it back up here. I don't think I need to go back that way for anything, though, do I? Yeah, so pop on the hover boots. There we go. Yeah, I can make it. Yeah, like I said, I think I intended to use a scarecrow to get across there. But, yeah, because you get, like, a nice little momentum boost whenever you roll, if you roll off the edge with the hover boots, they'll keep you in the air for just a little bit longer, and then you can use that to get across instead. Also, that being said, maybe I may have unequipped these things a little bit too early. I think I can also... Yeah, I can use it to reach that the hand of these statues here. Don't remember... what else I'm supposed to... Actually, you know what? Maybe I might just want to look up there real quick. Yeah, we're at the point of the dungeon where my mind is starting to go blank. Actually, you know, maybe it might be worth just pushing this thing down here real quick, just so that I do have another, There we go. Just in case that does do anything else. And I can't climb up on that, yeah, you know what? I'm starting. Oh, actually, hang on a second. Just gonna have as a wild guess here, the wildest of possible wild guesses. Nothing happens if I shoot you in the chest with a fire arrow, does it? No. Okay. I thought that these torches here might have been a clue for that. Pop on the lens of truth. Oh, I don't know. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, yeah, no, okay, that's how I get back up there. There's a hook shot. There's a hook shot point up here. Lovely. All right, back to it. Oh, actually, hang on. Pop the boots off again. Nope. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Actually, though, hang on. I've got to put them back on the right way again. Okay, yeah, my mind is completely all over the place here. I do apologise. And okay, yeah, can't press down that switch. So let's grab ourselves a megaton hammer. Look at that damn good thrashing. There we go. That opens up that door there. Alright. And then gotta be on this hand here, and then I play Zelda's Lullaby. And that spawns a chest on the other hand, which I presumably, well, hopefully at least, I can reach that with the hook. Oh, yep. Yeah, no, it is close enough. Wonderful. Don't have to be faffing about too much. Small key. Lovely. Okay, now before I actually head over to that locked door upstairs... Yeah, I can unequip these things now. What did this door lead to again? Oh, actually, you know what? I think this might actually be a shortcut back somewhere. I'll have a quick look either way, just in case I'm talking out my arse again. Son of a bitch. I bet they thought they were being so cute when they designed this. You got the silver gauntlets, you will use them, and you will like them. Alright, we got another... yeah, we got ourselves another rusty switch here. That leads down to... Okay, yeah, no, this is... Yeah, no, it activates an elevator which takes us back down to the lobby. Okay. We could go back there if we ever want to get ourselves a treat. Go get some snacks. Maybe even a carbonated soda.
I hope they have ices! I've chosen the large tub.
Alright, anyway. Let's finally get this door unlocked. Oh, hello. Yeah, well, joke's on you. I've got my new favourite weapon here, you bollock. Knockers. Oh, goddamn. Okay, yeah, we've got quite a few of these things here now. Alright, well, nothing another Din's fire can't handle. I didn't actually mention this, but, yeah, I did actually get my magic meter refilled all the way back up to the top again. All the way up to the top again. I went back to the Great Fairy Fountain, and not only does she regenerate your health, she also regenerates your magic as well. So that was good news. It means I can take care of them real fast. Although, to be fair, fire arrows probably would have also done just as well. Yeah. Right, that's unlocked that door there. What does the switch do again? Okay, it's another fire pit for the Anubises. Is. Okay. Yeah, some of these are real and some of them are enemies, aren't they? Okay, well. There we go. Actually, come think of it. No, hold on. I think it might be that I think all of them are actually real. But I need one of them to jump on top of the... I need to lure one of them over to jump onto the switch in order to gain access to that door. Yeah, because it'll only be open for a split second then, won't it? Alright, well, I'll lure this one over. He's the last one left. Oh, actually, cool, he's staying put. Oh, you bitch! Ah, God, this is gonna take a minute. Yeah. Yeah, I'll try and keep doing it with this one, but what I might need to do. Okay, cool, he's hit the switch. Get in there. There we go. Okay, good. Yeah, for a second there, I thought what I might need to do is like leave the room and like respawn the other three that I killed, because one of them would have been in a easier position to hit the switch instead of that last one. Because I had to lure it back and forth a little bit. Ooh, hello. Ah, another one of these assholes. Ah, well, joke's on you, Joker. I've got a big Oran sword now. Fuck me, you still hit hard though. Oh god, yeah, and also if I hit him with a jump strike, that does leave me a bit exposed. Oh, nice. He can also get hearts from when he destroys his chair. Not that he's going to need it. He's not going to need to be putting his feet up anytime soon once I'm done. Okay, I'm making an absolute fucking pig's ear out of this. There we go, finally, just kill him. Just kill him, and let's just pop a fairy. Do it the old-fashioned way. Although, you might actually still drop some hearts. Okay, cool. It's enough to get that incessant beeping to stop. Can I do anything to destroy these barriers? Let me try putting a bomb on them. No, okay, it's got to be the iron knuckle that does it. What about the Megaton hammer? I'm genuinely curious now. Nope, it is definitely going to be the iron knuckle. Okay, never mind. Yeah, the opportunity has passed. No. Dash want bombs. There we go. Alright, so yeah, with that one defeated, we'll head out here, and we got ourselves another chest. Yeah, I mentioned before that, yeah, this is the only temple in the game that has 2 items to get in it. One is the silver gauntlets, and the other is the mirror shield. The shield's polished surface can reflect light or energy. Press R to use it. So yeah. No longer will we be needing the Hylian shield, we now have the mirror shield. And indeed, this thing is very reflective, so we can use it to reflect the sunlight off of those, off the cracks in the walls and use it to solve various puzzles. And it's also the item that we need in order to defeat the boss of the Spirit Temple as well. There's one little problem with it, however. We've got to switch back to the Master Shield for it, because we need to be able to actually equip the thing. With the Bigoron sword, we don't use our shield for anything, so that's a bit unfortunate. So yeah, to any of you, Master Sword aficionados out there, don't worry, I'll be using it. I'm gonna start using it again from here on out. At least in the areas of the game that require the Mirror Shield. And yeah, just for the sake of convenience, I'm going to keep the Master Sword equipped for the rest of this dungeon. Oh, bollocks, it's this room. Yeah, no, I remember this one. Get rid of these guys just so that they don't cause any long-term issues. So yeah, so this so with this room we've got these sliding walls to contend with. Actually, hang on, before I actually climb up there, just make sure, because I think there might be a skull to. Yes, there is. Kill you first. Yeah, because we've got these sliding parts of the wall to contend with, and obviously if they slide over too far, your ass is going into that big old pile of spikes in the side of the room. Not only that, but also if you're in between pieces of the wall, then you will take damage and fall off straight away. This is kind of a pain in the ass to navigate. Yeah, so here's what I'm going to do. Wait for that to come back around, and then I'll scurry up. Keep going. Okay, cool, I made it. Nice. Not going to worry about these two. Okay, well, obviously I can pretty easily figure out how to open up that door there, but I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I've got to come into this area here first, because I think that last door takes us over to the boss room door, but we haven't found the boss key yet. At least give ourselves a little bit more magic here. Now, Norks. A couple more of those Alphos to deal with. But yeah, thankfully, at the very least, like, yeah, it's not as good as the Bigoron sword, but at the very least, yeah, at the very least, like, yeah, the Master Sword does more damage than the Kikiri does, at the very least. So I can still pretty much two-shot any of those Alphos I come across. Alright. Yeah, there we go. That is that's a bombable wall right there. Because yeah, what we need to do is we've got ourselves a source of sunlight here. We need to direct that source of light into... Actually, hang on a second. Yeah, you can see there's an icon for a chest there, but... Yeah, there we are. Okay. Yeah, we need to direct that source of light so that it's going back into the previous room. And that way we'll be able to... Oh, hang on. Yeah, really need to position myself in properly. There we go. Yeah, there we go. This better not be a trap. It would... Okay, cool, it isn't. We've got some more bombs. Lush. But yeah, we've got ourselves a source of sunlight here. We need to direct this back into that previous room in order to continue onward. No, you don't. Boom. Alright, now just shove this into position. we go. That's now gleaming back into that previous room there. Nice. And, well, actually, tell you what. Before I do this, I think I might have actually got this back to front, don't I? Hang on, let me check the map. Yeah, okay, you know what? I have, yeah, I was, okay, sorry, I got a little bit mixed up there. So that, the previous room to this, the one that had the Triforce on the floor, I thought that this room, I remember this room leading to the boss door. I'm incorrect. This is the room that leads to the boss key. So let's do this first. Yeah, there we go. You got a sneaking suspicion that Din's Fire is probably going to do a hell of a lot to these things. There we go. Excellent. Alright, now put myself a hook shot. Oh, actually, hang on. That's not actually positioned up above the... No, it isn't. Well, actually, hang on a second. I don't know if it's the hover boots or... Yeah, okay, so I need to give this a little bit more thought here real quick, because because that grapple point isn't actually above the switch there. So yeah, I need to get, yeah, so how do I activate that switch again? Well, actually, hang on a second. What about the fake doors? Any clues behind those? Give these a good blasting, see what happens. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that was how I do it. There was a, yeah, there's a switch behind one of the doors. There we go. Now there's a platform that I can grapple to. Yeah, apologies if I'm going a little bit quiet here. I am genuinely trying. I'm just trying to concentrate. There we go. Puzzle solved, and the key is mine. Gimme. Truth be told, I think this actually might be like one of the longest dungeons in the game so far. Yeah, because yeah, just from like not just like because of like the it's one of the last dungeons and it's overall fairly complex, but also just the fact that you have to visit it twice, and each time is like a pretty sizable chunk of dungeon that you're having to do. Anyway, now we'll activate this switch. This drags us all the way down here. And then... there we go. Yeah, just like, beam the light into the statue's face, the statue will crumble, and now we can... long shot over to that. Boom. Alright, finally ready to deal with the boss fight. Ho ho ho! Looks like someone is here, Kome. Hehehe. Looks like it, Katake. I thought I said Kotaku for a second there. It was like, oh, what are you going to do? Throw some bad game reviews at me? What an outrageous fellow he is, to intrude so boldly into our temple. Ha ha ho! We should teach this outrageous fellow a lesson. Hee hee hee! Come on, you call yourselves witches, you're not even talking in rhyme, honestly. Oh, loyal minion! Destroy this intruder on our behalf. Alright, it's time to... Oh. Yeah, that's better. Credit where it's due, that's actually like a legitimately funny joke. But yeah, we've got one more Iron Knuckle to deal with. And yeah, you know what, we'll I don't need the Mirror Shield for this one. So yeah, let's just hit it with the Begoron Sword. I'll try and be a little bit more cautious with this one, though. There we go. So yeah, bait out the attack, then jump strike. In front, bait out the attack, jump strike. There we go, much easier now that I'm actually concentrating. Oh shit. Well, it was. Oh god damn it. Caught from behind. Also, you know, it is 4 hearts in damage, not 5. There we go. Gotcha. Oh, no. Oh, I just murdered one of the sages. That's not good. Oh god, what's Raoul gonna think about that? Oh, cool, she's okay. Where am I? I'm afraid it's been 7 years.
Damn it! Nurse!
Well, well, looks like she's back to normal, Kome. She's just a little girl, but she commands a lot of respect amongst the Gerudo Katake. Maybe we should make her work for the Great Ganondorf for a little while longer. Then we shall brainwash her again. Hehehe. So imagine being like teleported away and like brainwashed for 7 years, and then like just suddenly you come to, and the kid, and like out of nowhere, the kid that you were like talking to at the beginning of the dungeon is now a full-grown adult. Like, yeah, she is gonna need a lot of therapy after this. Anyway, so yeah, no, that's the iron-clad Naburu is not the final boss of this particular dungeon. We gotta take on those 2 witches. Look at that stupid kid. He came on his own to offer himself as a sacrifice to the great Ganondorf. Also kind of interesting as well, like one of the few boss fights that we get in the game that has like actual characterization to it, instead of just being a big hulking monster. With my flame, I will burn him to the bone. With my frost, I will freeze him to his soul. So yeah, boss fight of the Spirit Temple is the Sorcerer Sisters, Twin Rover. Is that like their superhero name or something? Okay, so yeah, the trick to beating the Twin Sisters is to utilize the Mirror Shield. Okay, hang on. Actually, I should also have the. This will be a little bit more straightforward if I have the last. Actually, you know what? No, hang on. I had the Begoron sword equipped. Okay, yeah, no, I can still use the Mirror Shield. I just can't have it equipped at the same time as the God damn it. Also, yeah. And yeah, no, I can't really do this with Z-targeting either. I've got to do this manually. So yeah, because the idea, yeah, the Mirror Shield will reflect the sister's spells off, and then you have to use that spell to hit the other sister. So it is a little bit tricky. This is like one of the few boss fights where you can't really use the there we go. You can't really use Z-targeting for this. At least during the first phase. Now, bollocks. Yeah, she kind of ceased her attack a little bit sooner than I was hoping. There we go. Yeah, another thing as well that makes it a little bit fiddly is the fact that Ocarina of Time has inverted controls. Oh, cool, nice. Still managed to get hit in. Oh, shit. Oh, god damn it. Completely bungled that. Ah, shite. Yeah, I really do need to be facing the sister as well. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to play it safe. Let's pop another one of our fairies. Oh, actually, no. That was it. They're ready to take on their second form. Kotake and Komei double dynamite attack. So yeah, this is now Twin Rover's real form. And she desperately needs to eat a Snickers.
Because you turn into a right diva when you're hungry.
So yeah. I mean, yeah, I'll try and keep this up with the big Auron sword equipped. But here's what we got to do now. We need to absorb 3 of her spells and reflect them back at her. They have to be 3 of the same spell, however. So hopefully she does a 3rd ice attack here. There we go. And then it'll automatically counter-attack. She'll be down, and then we can give her a good swift kick in the cheese.
Crab face.
There we go, but yeah, let's unequip the sword again. Alright, Flame Net first. Yeah, the only real problem, there is a bit of a problem with this particular phase, however, which is that it is completely random what spells she actually hurls at you. So it's possible that, yeah, she does 2 flames, and then, yeah, there's a possibility of her doing, like, her 3rd spell being ice, and if you capture that inside your, if you capture that in your shield, that's it, you're resetting back to the beginning, you're resetting all over, and you have to catch 3 more spells. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I need to unequip the... Oh, bollocks! Yeah, because I need to unequip the sword first. Okay, cool, there we go, caught a fire spell. Because if she throws an ice spell at me, that'll reset the charge. But the problem is that if she might now do 3 ice spells at me, at which point I'm just stuck here playing the waiting game. Yeah, it's a unique idea for a boss fight, but the execution isn't perfect. Come on. You absolute. Alright, well, she better not do a 3rd ice spell here, or else I'm just going to be really pissed off. Okay, thank God.
Well, thank fucking Christ for that!
Eat it. I guess also the idea as well is that because she's fused together, she's now weak to her own magic no matter what. Would have kept up that resistance a little bit better if they had stayed separate entities. But yeah, Twin Rover is kaput. Shoot! What a fresh kid. This time we'll get serious, right, Kotake? What? Hey, Komei, what is that above your head? Yeah, we fucking murdered them! I don't know, but you have one over your head too, Kotake. But I'm only 400 years old. And I'm just 380 years old. We're twins, don't try to lie about your age. You must have gone senile. Who are you calling senile? Is that how you treat your older sister? We are twins, how can you be older? Yeah, how heartless of you. How can you be so ungrateful? You're heartless. You're ungrateful. And you both need to shut the fuck up. I'll come back to haunt you. Technically accurate since they're both in Majora's Mask as well, but they're a little bit nicer in that game, aren't they? Alright. We finally got ourselves a heart container. We are now up to 17 hearts. I'm hoping to get up to 18 by the time that by the time we get to Ganon's Tower. And yeah, no, that is it. That is the final temple of the game complete. Not only have we rescued Neburu, the Sage of Spirit, that is every single sage in the game. Kid, let me thank you. Look what the little kid has become in the past 7 years. A competent swordsman. By the way, I really messed up. I was brainwashed by those old witches and used by Ganondorf to do his evil will. But isn't it funny that a person like me could turn out to be the Sage of Spirit? You know what? Let's consider it a redemption arc. And now I'm going to fight them as one of the 6 sages. I'm going to pay them back for what they did to me. Kid? No. Link, the hero of time. Instead of keeping the promise I made back then, I give you this medallion. Take it. Yeah, sorry about the gauntlets, by the way, but, ah, well. Beggars can't be choosers. You receive the Spirit Medallion. Neburu awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. But if only I knew you would become such a handsome man.
No, 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 no!
I should have kept the promise I made back then. Link, the hero. Finally, all of us, the 6 sages, have been awakened. The time for the final showdown with the King of Evil has come. Before that, though, you should meet the one who is waiting for you. The one who is waiting for you at the Temple of Time. Indeed. Yeah, before we can head on over to Ganon's Tower, we still have technically one last sage that we need to meet up with. We've rescued the 6 that were required through the dungeons, but there's still a 7th, and they're ready to meet us now that we've managed to rescue the other 6 sages. But we need to head over to the Temple of Time to do that. But you know what? I think that would probably be a good thing for us to tackle in the next part. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for some more Ocarina of Time. TTFN.